G'day viewers and welcome to Totally Fucked Up Friday. My discussion tonight may surprise anyone who watched Wangafat Wednesday because how can it be the same topic? I said on Wednesday I wasn't really giving a fuck about the Australian federal election, but tonight I decided I am. And that is actually largely because of things I learned just between Wednesday and today, coupled with stuff I already knew that had happened before. Because quite honestly, what I think is totally fucked up is the immediate future of Australia if the Conservative Liberal National Party coalition wins the election tomorrow, as is 99% likely. So what happened between then and now? Well, two big things cropped up. The coalition put out their policies 2 days before the election, which gives everyone heaps of time to make a considered choice. Just coincidentally, it's the first time they released stuff that could be analysed, and it was after a blackout on election advertising. 48 hours before the election, you're not allowed to advertise. Some would call this cynical, some would call this dishonest, some would call this behaviour of out and out fucking shitheads. And one of the things that popped up, there's lots in there, but one among many was plans to censor the internet. It's going, we're going to protect the kids. Let's do it for the kids. And it was basically on mobile devices and on internet access generally, they wanted ISPs, service providers, phone companies to put software on that protected the kids. Now, when this came to light, two different ministers, including the, shadow ministers, people who would be ministers if they get elected. Two different members of the opposition defended the policy, including their shadow minister for communications, Malcolm Turnbull, saying, well, why this is a good reason is this. Now, hilariously, hours after they'd been subject to scrutiny, Turnbull comes back out and says, that's not really our policy. I know it was on stuff that said, our policy, but you know, hey, don't quibble, okay? Just because we released it, that doesn't mean it's our policy. I've decided that isn't us. We aren't going to do this thing that was obviously fucking written by the Australian Christian lobby. And Turnbull's doing this fucking weasel speak of, actually, that was badly worded. We never intended to talk about, actually censoring the internet. It wasn't badly worded. It was very specifically worded. It's just, apparently, you fucking idiots are making shit up. And so now the Liberals are saying it's officially our policy to not censor the internet. They seem totally believable and trustworthy to me. I don't see why anyone would question their integrity, honestly. But for me, that is actually only secondary. See, a site was launched last week called Don't Be a Fucking Idiot. I saw people sharing this on Twitter and Facebook all over the place. Someone very partisan against the Conservatives launched this site, Don't Be a Fucking Idiot, and they laid out their views of the differences between Labor and the Liberal coalition. And I largely agreed, but it's the sort of aggressively partisan stuff that I decided I wasn't going to do. In fact, if the link below, if you go and look at it, you'll see it's the sort of language I would normally do as well. Very sweary, as the guy himself says. Now, the Libs got onto this and they thought this was the work of the Labor Party. Now, if it's political advertising affiliated with the party, you actually legally have to divulge it. And when there was a legal inquiry put to the ISP saying, hey, you have to say who owns that material, they were within bounds, quite honestly, because if the Labor Party had released that, they're actually legally required to say they were behind it. Now, this is 10 degrees of shady as fuck, because the owner of the site was contacted by the ISP saying, hey, Liberal Party lawyers have said we've got to identify you. Now, he said because he wasn't affiliated with the Labor Party, he's not even a Labor Party member, he said, by all means, that's the angle they're taking. Tell them who I am, and that will defuse them. Now, after the fact, the lawyer in question has been identified as not working for the Liberal Party. But communicated to the ISP quite clearly that that's what it was. So this puts, what could we call it? Lies! Fucking bullying, thuggish lies! One way or the other. The guy was either lying up front when he led the ISP to believe he was actually a Liberal Party lawyer, or he was lying after the fact when the story got out and said, no, I didn't do this on behalf of the Liberal Party. I just out of the fucking blue decided to start issuing threats. Now, what happened after this guy was identified and it was seen that he wasn't part of the Labor Party? Part of the IDing, he had to give out his phone number. He started getting phone calls. He works, I think, in advertising, design, and he started getting all the threats. You'll never work again, will you? Oh, we're going to find out about your family and fuck their businesses up too. And this is what's pushed me over the edge to saying I'm sick of all of this. To the Liberal National Party coalition will fuck this country hard. On the tiny chance anyone seeing this hasn't decided, do not vote for them, okay? Do not give them even preferences, because they are not just going to introduce policies that I disagree with, which, as I've said before, people can disagree. That's okay. But these people are fucking thugs and bullies. This goes right back to a story I mentioned months ago when a drunk Tony Abbott staffer collared a guy at a fundraiser for an Indigenous charity and said, we're going to cut your throat when we're in there. Now, a lot of people have said, oh, he was threatening with violence. Don't be fucking tools. No, he wasn't. He did mean, we're going to cut your funding. That's still not acceptable. You can't go, you know what? We're so sure this is going to be handed to us. We've drawn up an enemies list and we're fucking planning revenge. It is one thing for a government policy to advantage one group over another. That's simply the way things work. But for these fuckers to think that this is their God-given right and it's going to be handed to them, and they're actually forming enemies lists and actively planning revenge, these fuckwits, led by the example of Abbott, and it's him and his personality and his outlook that's at fault here, they are actively trying to hurt people who they have declared to be their enemies. It's typified in that story about the Indigenous charity, the ridiculous shit they've been saying about asylum seekers, culminating in one person standing for election in Western Sydney who blamed fucking traffic jams on asylum seekers. They don't care how stupid the statements they make are, so long as they're scapegoating someone. And the story's come to light in the last 24 hours as well that some stuff's, in fact, the wife of Muslim MP Ed Husic, who I've mentioned before, first person sworn into the ministry on the Quran, his wife and a female friend were patrolling where some of their campaign material was because opposition people have been ripping down their campaign posters. Now, I find it hard to get worked up about that. People do dumb shit like that all the time. Ooh, there's a poster for the guy we don't like. Let's rip it down. It's stupid. It's juvenile. It happens all the time, and both sides are guilty of it. But when Mrs. Husic and her friend were out, 3 cars surrounded them. People came out wearing Liberal Party campaign t-shirts, and one of whom threatened them, swore at them, called her a fucking dog, had a fucking Stanley knife in his hand, threatening them. They must have taken a picture of him with a phone or something, because they've given it to police, and he's been ID'd as a campaign staffer. The rest with the t-shirts almost certainly were as well. This is the core mentality. It's thuggish, it's bullying, it's revenge driven, it's fucking poison, okay? If you vote for these people, you're the fucking problem. If you vote for them and going, oh, but Labor fella, look, I've made it clear what I think about Labor's failings, okay? But if sort of they're kind of dysfunctional and fucked is worse for you than their evil, thuggish, revenge-driven psychopaths, I'm fucking done with you, okay? You're gonna fuck the country up. And this is the hilarious thing to me. The majority of people who vote for the Conservatives will get royally ass-fucked by their policy decisions. And I will fucking laugh at you. Honestly, if you're in perimeter suburbs of the major cities going, oh, I don't get infrastructure, oh, the government hasn't been looking after me, I'll vote for the Libs. You fucking deserve what you get. You'll get no infrastructure, you'll get no support, your health spending will be fucking slashed, education, your schools will be fucked, you will be fucked, and you will have brought it on yourself. Wake the fuck up. I've gone from being ambivalent and thinking they're all fucked to Labor's kind of dysfunctional and needs to sort their shit out and I don't like them, to the fucking Libs are fucking evil, fucking thugs, and they will ass fuck this country. The tiny percentage at the top, the mining companies, the vested interests at the top of the tree, they'll probably be okay. Everyone else will be fucked. It's too late for you people to fucking think and do some research and look at what austerity measures did to Europe. But basically, Australia's economy has been the envy of the developed world. And if you think otherwise, you're a moron! You've been listening to these fucking talking points of, ooh, economic crisis, ooh, debt. We're fucking living the dream here. We've been spoiled. We've been cushioned from the global financial crisis specifically because of government spending to fucking protect us. That's what a government is meant to do. It's meant to look after the population. The Liberals will fuck this country. They'll fuck this economy. I don't think there's going to be any other outcome. And seriously, if you're going to vote for them, there's a 90% chance you will be fucked over by their policies. You'll fucking deserve it. And I will laugh at you. On the tiny, tiny, tiny possibility the Libs actually lose, I will not stop laughing for weeks, because the arrogance, the sense of birthright they've been treating for the last year, this is just theirs. They've been acting like it's theirs, and they deserve it. It would be the funniest thing in human fucking history if they didn't win. I think they will, and the tragedy is the majority of people who vote for them will be the ones who get hit hardest by their policies.